A few weeks ago, a driver walked into my garage with a 2022 Toyota Corolla that was shaking so badly at idle, he thought the engine was about to fail. The RPM needle was dancing, the steering wheel was vibrating, and he had already been quoted a huge repair bill. But when I opened the hood, I didn't reach for tools right away. I followed the Japanese method. Within 20 minutes, the engine went from rough and unstable to smooth and quiet. No expensive parts, just the right process. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix rough idle at home, just like a professional Japanese mechanic. Let's dive in. Step 1. Understand this first. Rough idle is usually not a major failure. Here is where most drivers go wrong. The moment their car starts shaking at idle, they panic and assume the engine is dying. But Japanese engineers design cars in a way where rough idle is usually caused by small imbalances, not catastrophic failures. In fact, in over 70% of cases, rough idle comes from airflow, fuel delivery, or sensor inconsistencies instead of internal engine damage. This is why Japanese mechanics always start simple and external before touching anything major. They follow a philosophy. Stability comes from balance, not replacement. If you skip this mindset, you will waste money replacing parts that were never faulty in the first place. Step 2. Air first rule. The Japanese method always begins with airflow because the engine is essentially an air pump. If air is not flowing smoothly, idle will never stabilize. Over 50,000 miles, carbon blow-by creates a layer of gunk that can be as thin as 50 microns. Yet this is enough to disrupt the calculated closed throttle airflow map stored in your ECU. So, to make sure a smooth and consistent airflow, you need to clean the engine airflow system. Start with the engine off and let it cool down completely. Now, open the hood and locate the air intake hose connected to the throttle body. Then carefully loosen the clamp and remove the hose to expose the throttle plate. You will likely see black carbon deposits around the edges. That's your problem. To clean the carbon buildup, take a throttle body cleaner and spray it onto a clean microfiber cloth, not directly into the throttle, to avoid damaging sensitive electronics. Gently wipe the inside of the throttle plate and housing until the carbon buildup is removed. Now, move to the MAF sensor, which is usually located near the air filter box. Disconnect the sensor carefully, remove it, and spray it with a dedicated MAF cleaner without touching the wires inside. Let it air dry completely before reinstalling. Once both components are clean, reassemble everything securely. What's interesting is that many rough idle cases are fixed instantly after cleaning these two components. This step alone can restore up to 80% idle smoothness in neglected cars. Step 3. Perform an idle relearn procedure. Now, here is something most mechanics won't tell you. Japanese cars are highly dependent on ECU learning behavior. Over time, the ECU adapts to driving habits, dirty components, and sensor wear. Even after cleaning parts, the ECU might still use old, bad data. So Japanese mechanics perform an idle relearn procedure. To reset your car's ECU, start by turning off the engine and disconnect the negative terminal of the battery using a wrench. Then, wait for at least 10 to 15 minutes to fully drain residual power from the ECU. This clears all learned behavior, including bad idle adjustments. After waiting, reconnect the battery and start the engine. But here, don't touch the accelerator at all. Let the engine idle naturally for about 10 to 15 minutes. Turn off all accessories like AC, headlights, radio, and keep the steering wheel straight to avoid extra load. During this time, the ECU is relearning the correct air-fuel ratio and idle speed based on the cleaned components. You may notice slight fluctuations at first, but that's normal. After a few minutes, the RPM should settle down and become stable. This step is critical because without it, your car might still behave like it's dirty even after cleaning. Step 4. The stoichiometric vacuum integrity test. Now, let's talk about one of the most overlooked causes of rough idle: vacuum leaks. Modern engines operate on a strict stoichiometric ratio of 14.7 parts air to 1 part fuel. Even a 2% deviation caused by an unmetered air leak can trigger a lean condition and a rough idle. A vacuum leak is effectively unauthorized air entering the system behind the airflow sensor, which the ECU cannot account for until the oxygen sensor detects a spike in exhaust oxygen levels. To detect a vacuum leak in your car, turn on the engine and let it idle. With the engine running at idle, open the hood and listen carefully for any hissing sounds, which often indicate a vacuum leak. Start by visually inspecting all rubber vacuum hoses connected to the intake manifold. Look for cracks, loose fittings, or hardened rubber that might not seal properly. Now, take a small spray bottle with water or carb cleaner and lightly spray around hose connections and gasket areas one section at a time. If the engine RPM suddenly changes, congratulations, it means you have just found a leak point. This happens because the spray temporarily seals the leak or alters the air mixture. During this process, you need to focus especially on areas near the intake manifold, brake booster hose, and PCV valve lines. If you find a damaged hose, replace it immediately. It is usually cheap, but makes a huge difference. Statistics show that 30% of rough idle cases in older vehicles are solved simply by replacing a $5 rubber vacuum cap or a PCV hose that has lost its seal. Ensuring 100% vacuum integrity. Step 5. Fuel system stabilization. Now move on to the fuel system, because even perfect airflow won't help if fuel delivery is inconsistent. To clean your fuel system, start by adding a high-quality fuel injector cleaner into your fuel tank. But you also need to make sure the tank is at least half full for proper mixing. Then take the car for a 15 to 20 minutes drive at moderate speeds to allow the cleaner to circulate through the injectors. This helps dissolve carbon deposits and restore proper spray patterns. For a deeper clean, you can use a professional injector cleaning kit if available, which connects directly to the fuel rail. While driving, pay attention to how the engine feels when you come to a stop. If the idle starts improving, it means the injectors were partially clogged. Consistent fuel atomization is key to smooth combustion, especially at low RPMs. This step is often underestimated, but it plays a major role in eliminating rough idle. Step 6. Ignition system check. When was the last time you checked your spark gap with a feeler gauge? Even a gap that is off by 0.1 millimeters can increase the required firing voltage by several thousand volts, putting unnecessary strain on your ignition coils. In a high-performance Japanese engine, the ignition system must deliver between 20,000 and 50,000 volts to jump the gap and ignite the compressed mixture in less than 2 milliseconds. Using a Japanese spec iridium plug like those from NGK or Denso provides a much finer center electrode which requires less voltage to spark, making it more efficient at idle. You also need to inspect the ignition coil boots for corona stain and dielectric breakdown, ensuring that every millijoule of energy is focused purely on combustion. Replacing worn plugs with the correct heat range ensures that the plug stays hot enough to burn off deposits but cool enough to prevent pre-ignition. This step restores ignition harmony, which is essential for a stable idle. Step 7. Idle load testing. Here is a detail most people never think about. Japanese cars are sensitive to load changes at idle, so start testing different load conditions one by one. Turn on the air conditioning and observe the RPM. There should be a slight drop followed by quick stabilization. Next, turn the steering wheel fully left and right while stationary, which puts load on the power steering system. Then switch on headlights, rear defogger, and other electrical components. The engine should compensate smoothly without shaking or stalling. If the idle becomes rough again under load, it indicates that the idle control system may still need attention. Japanese mechanics always test under load because a true fix means stability in all conditions, not just when the car is doing nothing. This final step ensures your repair is complete and reliable. Now you have seen the full Japanese method in action. It's not about guessing or replacing expensive parts, and restoring balance step by step. Air, fuel, ignition, and control. When all four are working in harmony, your engine will idle like new. So next time your car starts shaking at idle, don't panic. Follow this method, because once you fix the cause instead of the symptom, that's when your car truly comes back to life. See you in the next video.